Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Jody Radash at Alberni University, where I'm a communication professor, and I'm here live with my class. We're doing a special project, and we're interviewing Bethany Ann Fisher, who is the sustainability manager for the city of Reading. And I understand that the city is embarking on a very special project right now, an $18 million project to upgrade their lights and make them more sustainable. Can you tell us a little bit about this project?
Sure. The Guaranteed Energy Savings Act, we call it GESA, was enabling legislation way back in 2004 by the U.S. federal government and then the state of, or the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And this is a tool that allows us to do purchasing a little bit differently and contracting a little bit differently. There are currently 20 ESCOs, so energy savings contracting organizations, that are authorized to manage these programs and work with communities, school districts, colleges, county governments, things like that, to do a design, build, perform style contract. So what we have done is we chose to work with Schneider Electric. They are international, but they have a lot of their staff and offices down here in southeastern Pennsylvania. So we are working with local people. And we went through energy bills and really started to develop where we were going to get a really good bang for the buck on updating our facilities and also on how we can save money.
It sounds like a really neat project, one that will save the taxpayers money. Is that correct?
Yeah. So essentially, like it seems like $18 million is a lot. When we're all said and done with the energy savings calculations, we are using some federal grant dollars. We have a small community block grant, energy efficiency community block grant, that we're also putting in as seed money on this project. And then we're also eligible for about $270,000 in utility rebates, and these utility rebates are available to everyone. So if you're purchasing anything that involves a plug or an upgrade to your home, please check out First Energy or PPL, whoever you have, and look at their energy rebate, and then we're also taking advantage of federal tax credits. As a municipality, we do not pay federal taxes, and everybody's like, oh, but you're not eligible for tax rebate. Under the Biden administration, they chose to take the programs that are available for the private sector, make them possible for the private or for the public sector, including community organizations such as churches and others, to help kickstart the renewable energy transition that we need to take. And so basically what it does is we sign up for the program. We're in that process right now. And then once our system, our solar voltaic system is live, we send in, like, here's our receipts, it's live. They cut us a check.
That's great. Sounds like there's a lot of pieces and parts to this project. Can you break it down just in simple terms so people at home know exactly how this will affect them?
Yeah, so our total project cost is just under $18 million. The great thing about working with Schneider Electric and with an ESCO in general is that once we get to the contract, there are no change orders. They can't come back to us and say, oh, I'm sorry, we didn't think about this, so we're going to charge you more money. That cannot happen under the contract rules. So we are looking at approximately $9.5 million in total energy savings for just these buildings over a 20-year performance period, and that is guaranteed. If the numbers don't line up when we're going through the performance accounting, they cut us a check and they fix it.
Nice.
And then we're also, again, expecting $3.5 million in direct pay, which is basically a reimbursement grant, but it works just as the private sector tax credits do. And then $270,000 in utility rebates. So it's a really big chunk of it, which is $13.3 million.
That's great.
So in the end, we're only paying $4.7 million. So essentially what we've done is by bundling projects together, by making sure we're getting the best bang for our buck, is basically buy one, get three free.
So basically you're spending 4.7 million and saving 9 million over 20 years.
Right.
And by doing this, you're also making some changes in the heating and air conditioning for the city of Reading too, is that correct?
Yes, so as part of this project, we have been looking at, doing some modernization and upgrades to the buildings. And we chose our 4 field houses. So Keffer Park, which is in the northwest section of the city, over near the stadium. Bear Park, also in the northwest area. Pandora Park and Schlegel Park Field House. 3 of those field houses are historical buildings. They're all about 90 years old. They were originally built by the conservation, the CCC, back in the Franklin Roosevelt administration. And they don't have air conditioning. And the ones that do have air conditioning are big old window units that cost a lot of money to operate. So we are converting them off of home heating oil into electric.
Okay.
And we are adding air conditioning. So the buildings will be more comfortable and also much less expensive to operate. And we're really looking forward to that.
Oh, that's great. It's nice to see the city is taking these steps. What are the final steps in the project? What's next?
What's next is we are gearing up to start doing the organizational parts, to start figuring out where we're going to be first, what the order of projects are going to be. For example, we're doing 7 sets of field lighting.
Oh, wow.
And we have to work around baseball seasons, football seasons, soccer seasons, and making sure that those fields are available. So we're doing starting to do a lot of the coordination right now. We're finishing up some of the financing, and that piece will be coming to council very shortly.
Wow. Well, we wish you the best of luck. We're excited that the city is taking these steps in sustainability. And I want to thank you, Bethany Ann Fishers, for joining us today. She's the Sustainability Manager for the City of Reading. I'm Dr. Jody Radash here at Alberni University for Brooks Weekly. Thank you, and have a great day.